Hello everyone, I'm Hayley and I create these personalised pet portraits. So I've been doing some advice about painting over the top of these process videos. So today I was just going to talk a little bit about looking after your paintbrushes. So I know that's not massively connected to the video, but I hope it's kind of helpful. I feel like the time always runs out really quick on these videos, so apologies if I'm rushing. So I think the biggest problem with acrylics, with your paintbrushes, is getting acrylic dried onto them and then they've gone solid. And acrylic is a non-reactivating paint, which means that once it's turned solid and dried, it's not going to be turning back into paint. You can't just add water to it and it's going to soften again. It is solid. So the main thing, the best thing that I think, can't speak. Take two. The best thing I think is paint stripper. So you can use a tiny bit of paint stripper on your paintbrushes. Do be careful if they're synthetic brushes. So I usually use hog hair brushes, but I do use synthetic brushes as well. And that's just going to melt the paint away. The other thing that you can do, especially if you have synthetic brushes, is just dunk them in boiling water for, I don't know, 6 seconds and then give them a really good wash with some soap. And that's just going to melt the acrylic away because it's plastic based, so it does melt under high temperatures. Again, only really do these things if your paintbrushes are completely solid and you're going to throw them away anyway, because they can damage the brush, so I wouldn't rely on it. The best thing to do is just wash your brushes every time you've used them, and just make sure that you're not letting the acrylic dry on there too hard. You can also use boiling water on your synthetic brushes to straighten them. So if they've gone really frayed, you can just dunk them in some boiling water for about 5 seconds and then obviously let them cool down for a moment, and then you can just pull them straight. So that will just readjust the bristles, because where they're synthetic, they'll melt very, very slightly, and then you can just straighten them out again. But yeah, anyway, so that wasn't a huge amount of information, but I hope it was a little bit helpful. And yeah, I absolutely loved doing this painting of this gorgeous dog, Waffle. Look, so cute. Thanks for listening.